fast flowing trails. It's what a lot of us mountain bikers love. And some of us just thrive on this. But as we know, when you get out on the trails, that's not all that's going to be dished out to you. Things can get steep and technical on rocks, roots, logs, or anything man-made. Getting through these sections can be rough. But one of the big things that's helped a lot of mountain bikers these days is dropper seat post. Some people even claim that it can give you superpowers in some sections. And well, they're not wrong. But maybe you don't have a dropper seat post. Maybe it's because it's not financially viable for you. Maybe because you just don't want to buy one yet. Well, there's a little way of getting around some of those hard sections. So let's go through it. Now, before we continue here, I want to preface this by saying that this technique is not necessarily best for going through long technical descents, but getting through some small, tough parts in particular, as it does limit your turning abilities. So, what do you want to do? Well, let's start off on some flat ground. What you want to do is just kind of pedal around to get a general nice coasting speed. And then, try to get your butt behind the saddle. Now this does mean that you are going to have to spread your legs enough to get around however wide your saddle is, going back and then forward again. Now these technical sections do come quite fast, and sometimes you don't need to be behind the saddle for all that long. That's why I suggest practicing this till you can do it rather quickly too. When you're feeling comfortable with this, go ahead and start trying to find some obstacles for it. Start small. Maybe like a large curb to go off of, or a small log to ride off of, or maybe even some small rocks lying around if you can find them. Here's what it should look like when you go over an obstacle where this technique is actually useful. As you can see as we slow this down, I actually do get behind my saddle. Just for a brief moment though, because that's all I need. Here I wanted to show the difference of going over without getting behind your saddle and going over with. And at first, I struggled even going over this with any speed because I didn't feel confident without getting behind my saddle. Second time was better though. Now here I'm a bit faster and a bit smoother. Now let's slow it down and look at them side by side. Now it's not faster by a whole lot, but that little bit can add up in tons of features over the trail. Or it might save you when you approach something a little too fast. Whether you're going to get a dropper seat post or not, I hope this technique helps you out in your mountain biking skill. And if you know of any other techniques, let me know in the comments below.